Orders are as follows.
Landing site is clear. Let's head down.
Good morning, cadets, and welcome back to our Starfield playthrough, where we're investigating Nishina Research Outpost or something like that. We just had that distress call coming from here.
Ready when you are.
And I read a bit on the log, and yeah, we need to complete this to get to the artifact. So there is an artifact around here. Let's see what's this all about. Did I hear enemies, or I thought I heard a weird noise. Okay, we do have some ammunition over here, sure, but no legendary items or whatnot. Okay, what's this distress call about? I'm not seeing enemies. Maybe they're already inside.
Nishina Research Station. You speaking. What is your business here?
What's this place?
We are a research station run by the Hadron Consortium. Our work is proprietary and confidential.
And wait, what's the Hadron Consortium?
Great minds advancing basic research for the future of humanity. A bunch of scientists who pool their grant funding.
Okay, I'm responding to your distress signal.
What? We haven't sent a distress signal? Nothing on the comms. No other ships in the system since our last supply drop. Look, what are you trying to pull here?
You sure no one here sent a distress signal?
Yes, I am sure. If there was an emergency, I'd be the one sending it.
Could it have been sent from someone else?
Out here, we're the only ones on this planet. If someone had sent a distress signal, we'd have picked it up.
And he said there was an explosion in your high-energy research lab.
Really? The High Energy Research Lab? Alright. I don't know what's going on here, but you should talk with the director. For security, I'm going to have to ask your friend to wait out there. What's inside, stay with me, and don't make any sudden moves. I'll get the door. Welcome to Nishina.
Okay.
The Hadron Consortium isn't gonna mess with you. Probably. Well, yell if they do, I guess.
I mean, I can pull some other version of me in case it gets dicey, so yeah.
Step forward. Scan is clear. One moment. Attention all. I am declaring a code yellow. All sections are now on lockdown. Senior staff, Protocol Delta. Use out. There. Be right with you.
Or is there by any chance the place has already been overrun by pirate spaces, whatnot, and now they're like pretending? It's like, oh no, nothing happened and whatnot.
Ethan Hughes, Chief of Security. If you'll follow me, I'll show you to the director.
Who's the director?
Kaya Patel, our Administrator and Research Director. 28 years in quantum particle physics, or so I'm told. It's beyond me.
And what's with all the security?
We're a small research station in the middle of nowhere. Pirates eat places like these for lunch. It is my job to make sure that we are not on the menu.
Okay, fair enough on that regard. Okay, let's go.
We'll take the back way up.
How much can I look around though? It requires key, so I cannot check there.
Here, you can see our lovely storage area. Don't touch anything.
I mean, no promises.
So, Nishina was built 4-5 years ago. Research team mostly works on experimental physics.
Whoa, what the? Hello? Says explore ruins. Is this a prank? I don't like it. What the hell just happened? Right. That actually scared me as well. Right. Yes, let's see. I don't need to open this one for the weapon, but sure. May not be a legendary anyway. At least ammunition. Yeah, I don't like this. What's going on? Whoa, what the?
What the? Easy! Easy!
Whoa, 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 whoa.
What the hell was that?
I don't know. I was here, but everything was destroyed.
What? 1 minute you're following me, and then you're just gone. Minute later, you pop in out of nowhere looking like you were in the middle of a fight.
There were some scorpion things right over there.
In our storage room. I should have never let you inside. What is this? Some kind of stealth tick? Who are you working for?
I don't know any more than you do. I don't know what happened.
Look, I don't know what's going on. Let's get you to the director. Maybe she can figure this out.
Okay, I had an option to say maybe it's related to the artifact. Okay, I need to unlock that one. See more people over there. Okay. So I'm location jumping or something. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, thank God. Finally, someone came. The distress signal. You picked up the distress signal, right?
Who are you?
Rafael. Rafael Aguero. Chief engineer here. Well, I was.
Starvation, dehydration. You're in bad shape.
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't have made it much longer. It's been so long. I'm out of food, out of water. But I made it. Wait. How did you get in here?
What do you mean?
I've been locked in here for days. It was all I could do to keep those things out. You're here, but you didn't open any of the doors. So either I'm hallucinating, or...
I think I'm shifting from another Nishima. An intact one.
What? What are you talking about? No. This doesn't make any sense. Unless... the accident. Maybe this is a side effect of the accident. If the probe is still feeding power to the distortion, then...
Okay, slow down. Let's start with this accident.
Right. Sorry. 3 months ago, I was calibrating an experiment in our high-energy research lab. There was an accident. An explosion. It caused a gas leak. Sparked a fire. I was trapped in the control room. There was nothing I could do. They're all dead.
Okay, describe this distortion.
The lab was built around a xenolith with a dense metallic
Disappear! We should... Wait. He's back.
Okay, so they are experimenting on the artifact.
Fuse out. I was just filling in the director. Let's keep moving.
You seem...
If anything happens, the director's office is on the second floor, end of the hall. You can't miss it.
He requires key. But you seem very chill about it. He requires key. What's this? Beam particle shotgun. Sure, I'll get this. Not sure if it's gonna replace any weapons that I have, but yeah, let's have it. Oh, wonderful. Okay. And I can't go back. Talk with Raphael. Yeah, I see his scorpion thing, whatnot, over there. Alright, come on, come out. Hey, this is an interesting way. Oh, we have a journal here. Tatiana Barkova. This slate contains Dr. Barkova's personal journal posted to an 180-day rotation. The doctor has loathed every hour spent treating headaches, paper cuts, and sore feelings after yet another inane scientific argument. A few entries catch your attention. Day 21. Mr. Hughes reported an emergency with the particle accelerator engineering team. Code Blue, full trauma kit on standby. Was it methane poisoning? A bite from some terrifying venomous life form? No, evidently Mr. McCarrick dropped a drill on his foot while assembling the containment housing. Minor bruising, not even a sprain. Clearly we're dealing with dangerous unknown phenomena here. Day 64. There's been an explosion on the research level. Full security lockdown, alarms blaring. Hughes is trying to regain control. I'm of course standing by. Day 64, just roughly over an hour later. There's a hydrogen leak. The explosion must have ruptured the tanks on the research level. It's in the ventilation system. We can't contain it from up here. We can't evacuate because of the lockdown. Hughes is still trying to reset the system, or at least cut the air interchange, but it's going to take a few hours. If the levels rise much further, the entire facility could combust. There is something to be said for boring days. This is the final entry. Well, you're definitely way gone. Okay, there's a med pack there. Okay, so this is not the, well, right way, so to speak. Because if I'm jumping around, then I need to be very, very thorough. Luckily, I have a lot of ammunition for this weapon. Things were fine, and it's a really good weapon. I thought I was about to be ambushed on my right.
This way.
He jumped back. Now, can I actually... It requires key. All. Clinic. Okay, we jumped from here. So it looks like all of these requires keys. Any other logs? By any chance over here?
Director?
Thank you, Ethan.
Right, I'll be with you in just a second. I wanna...
Come in.
Oh, never mind
Kaya
then.
Patel, Research Director. And this is our Chief Scientist, Maria Hughes. Ethan said you disappeared right in front of him. Twice now? 3 times?
Director, You can't be taking this seriously. Look, I don't know who you are or what you're doing here, but there has to be a rational explanation for all of this.
I don't know. What do you think is happening?
What? You think we know?
We have to start somewhere. Tell us what you've seen. Speculate. Give us something to build on.
Oh. I'm shifting to an alternate universe or something.
Excuse me?
That is quite a claim. What makes you think that? Tell us about this other universe.
It's burned out. Raphael was the only survivor.
Raphael? Raphael died in the accident. He...
Wait, burned out? The leak. Director, there was a hydrogen leak right after the accident. It was contained in a minute or two.
But if it hadn't been, it could well have caused an explosion.
Another universe, though. That's a lot to swallow.
So, wait, Raphael is dead?
Presumed dead. The research level has been locked down since the accident. We still don't know exactly what happened.
If he survived, he could have ended the lockdown, but...
Is there some way to help him?
You mean this other Raphael? No. How could we possibly do that?
Raphael was a colleague and a friend. If there was some way to help him, I would. But it does seem unlikely.
And you said the gas leak was contained. How?
We're not sure.
Raphael was in the lab near the ventilation controls. He could have stopped it.
Maybe he did. Or died trying.
You think that maybe he got pulled in another universe or something, like a split, I don't know. You also said you found an artifact.
An artifact?
You mean the source of the distortion? You know something about it?
They're connected to the multiverse, countless other realities.
The multiverse? Other universes?
At least one other universe, clearly. And you have some connection with them then. Interesting. I wonder if that's why this is only affecting you.
It's only affecting me.
So far, no one else has reported anything unusual. Either it's your prior exposure to these artifacts, or perhaps simply the fact that you're an outsider here.
Huh. And what do you think it was?
We didn't know. That's why we were researching it. That is science, after all.
Okay, I need to know what you were doing here.
This facility and the research level 2 kilometers beneath us were built to study a gravitational distortion, this artifact and the field it creates. 3 months ago, our chief engineer, Raphael, was calibrating an experimental probe when something went wrong.
We still don't know what happened. There was a series of explosions, and somehow it's still running.
That's all you're going to tell me?
That's all we know. Whatever happened, we're completely cut off from the research level. Data feed, network, physical access, everything.
Well, Raphael said the probe is feeding power into the distortion.
That would make sense. That's why the field strength keeps increasing. We have a control unit for the probe. After the accident, I tried to use it to shut down the system, but the kill switch isn't responding. We could shut it off manually, but the entire research level is locked down. We can't even get down there.
Okay. And what's this research level?
What you see here are just our living quarters. Most of this facility is deep underground. We have a particle accelerator and extensive research and development labs. Or we did.
So it's locked down? You can't override your own security?
Not from up here. The explosion fried the network circuits.
Without physical access to the research level, there is little we can do. We have been working in makeshift labs for months.
Yeah, we have to find a way to stop this then.
How? I told you the research level's locked down. We can't even use the damn elevator.
I can jump down if need be. Anyway, maybe I could in the other universe.
What?
Clever. In this other universe, Raphael survived. He made it back from the lab, so clearly his elevator works. Take it, and you might be able to shut down the experiment.
This is crazy.
But first, we have to do something about your shifting.
You mentioned a control unit there earlier, Maria.
We can't shut down the probe, but we might be able to adjust some of the other parameters. It's risky. We don't know what we're dealing with, but... All right. It's worth a try.
Then it sounds like we have a plan.
I don't know, maybe like
Come with me.
have a
The control unit is in the fabrication lab next door.
have like
What if we got
shifting
ourselves-
points. Like that's. I know for sure that's where I'm gonna shift and whatnot. Okay, apparently I can unlock this door, but she's watching me, so I'm gonna leave it. Well, here we go. Now I can properly check the office or what's left around here. Oh, there's the director. I see incident report. Director Patel. Date of incident, Revolution 8, day 64. Shortly after midnight, a series of explosions in the high energy research lab triggered a security lockdown. A brief release of hydrogen gas was detected in air interchange system, along with particulates indicative of a major collapse of severe damage to lab facilities. Chief of Security Hughes cancelled the lockdown for the surface facility at 04:30, but all communication with the research level and its control system has been lost. Chief Engineer R. Rafael Aguero is missing, presumed dead. Security logs indicate he was alone in the lab at the time of the incident. All other personnel are accounted for. No other injuries reported. Oh, yet. We have some digipics around here. Unlock safes around here just in case. As if I'm shifting around, I might be missing stuff. Trauma pack, sure. Okay, hold up. Which one? Gravity wave. Let's see if the door opens. No, it does not. So I'm assuming. Yeah, I need to check it from the main universe. Then. Alright, I hear you. Wait, where did you... Really? Okay. So already came from here. Am I hearing monsters in the vent? Hey! Right. Okay, I checked on the minimap. Okay, where is the other one then? Come on, where are you, buddy? You're somewhere around here. Maybe the upper floor? Or lower? Oh, hey Raphael.
Oh, it's you. What happened? You disappeared, and the ceiling caved in, and... I thought I'd finally lost it.
Are you alright?
I'll manage. Look, can we just go?
I met with the director. We have to shut down the probe.
What? How? Look, if you think things are bad up here, the research level is even worse. I barely made it out, and that was months ago. I don't understand any of this. If I hadn't seen you disappear with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it. Okay. You're my ticket out of here. We'll do this your way. We can get out through the pantry. Here's the key. I'll back you up, I guess.
Okay, so we got a key, shotgun shells. What else do we have around here? I mean, I'm assuming not much. Alright. Especially in terms of food. I guess this was the one that I was seeing on the minimap. What the?
What the? How did you security breach? Everybody out!
Whoa. Calm. Oh, don't tell me I have these guys hostile. Guys, chill. Kinda loud. Okay, I don't see any other red.
I just want to get out of here.
Right. What will happen if when I shut down the probe?
I'm not sure. It might stop whatever's happening to you. It's a reasonable theory, I guess.
And where are these creatures coming from?
They're a native species. We had an electric pulse field to keep them out. The fire took out the generators, damaged the foundation. They just keep coming.
And can you tell me more about the accident?
I was in the lab, working on the frequency calibration for the probe. I was walking out of the control room when it happened. I heard the tanks rupture. The alarm sound. I only had a second to react. I jumped back into the control room. The doors sealed. I was safe. From the gas, the fire, everything. But I was trapped. There was nothing I could do to stop it. If I had gone the other way, maybe I could have made it to the ventilation controls. Killed the system. Even if it killed me. I don't know. I don't want to think about it.
Interesting. So he chose to go back to the control room. The director said, or the other guy said, that Raphael actually went to the ventilation controls and stopped it. So different choices. Okay, I'm loving this weapon. Right, apparently we need to talk with him. Can I please check stuff around here before getting thrown back? There's actually... right, computer here. Security logs. Day 64. Okay, power surge. Explosion. Primary circuit can reconnect. Archive files. Survey team report. Right. This is a nightmare world. Oh sure, scans looks nice. Breathable atmosphere near Earth gravity, habitable temps at the mid latitudes. Fully established ecosystem. Maybe even some useful organics. Don't let it fool you. Everything here is out to get you. The apex predators, Cataxi, are burrowing carnivores with near impenetrable shells and deadly venom. The herbivores are aggressive and wildly territorial. Local flora defend itself with some of the strongest psychotropics we've seen. Even the oceans are polluted with heavy metals and organic compounds that melt your skin if you aren't protected. If we have to set up a facility here, we need a high-end electric pulse field to keep the fauna at bay, and a full-time doctor and security team on standby in case Immediate decides to go for a walk. Supplementary report, Cataxi. Appear to be native apex predators on Freya III. It is resembling large old Earth scorpions. They are particularly notable for their high aggressive nature. Incredible facility at burrowing, tough, chitinous shells, and powerful venom. In the wild, Cataxia are ambush hunters, digging extensive warrens and using highly developed vibrational sensei to detect approaching prey and ambush it from the most opportune vantage. Initial scans suggest Cataxi colonies may extend as far as several kilometers beneath the surface, preying on other burrowing creatures in Freya's extensive cave networks. As Cataxi track their prey with vibration, they are immune to flash-type grenades. However, a strong vibrational disruptive, like an electric pulse field, should be effective at keeping them at bay. Cataxi have evolved reinforced chitinous plating that makes them highly resistant to conventional impact and ballistic weapons. Initial confrontation suggests cryonics-based energy may be significantly more effective at repulsing them. When their ambush is insufficient, Cataxi rely on neurotoxic venom to fell larger prey. Resistant environmental suits and adequate medical supplies are essential for survival outside a secure perimeter. Cataxi should be considered extremely dangerous and are to be avoided if at all possible. And surveyed it. I mean, I already have fully surveyed, so thank you. Unless this is actually something extra. Here, Raphael.
Look at this. It's going to take hours to clear this out. Assuming the rest of the building doesn't come down on top of us.
Hey, what now? This looks like a dead end.
How should I know? You're the one who keeps winking in and out of existence. I just want to get out of here. Go do whatever you're going to do. I'll see if I can clear a path to the door.
Hey. I guess I'm gonna jump back here. Okay, let me get the ammunition here. Do you not see me? Never mind then.
What? Oh, it's you. You realize you just popped into my locked office. So much for security protocols.
I'm just trying to get to the fabrication lab.
Sure. Down the hall. Take the stairs next to the atrium. Yeah, let me get the doors for you.
Thank you.
Is there anything else you need?
Are there any scorpions native to this planet?
Yes. Cataxi. Nasty things. The original survey team ran across them. You're welcome to read the old logs if you want. Yeah, I'll unlock the terminal for you.
Unless there's new logs, should be the same that I already read. What can you tell me about the research level?
Bigger than you'd expect. We've got a particle accelerator, whole lab complex, the high energy research lab. Real state of the art. Can't tell you what a tenth of it actually does.
And the director said the research level is locked down?
That's right. Has been since the accident. We can't connect to the control system to override it. The whole system's on a hair trigger. Cameras spot anyone not in the staff database. They fire off an alarm and all hell breaks loose.
Okay, might need something to fight the Kataxi in the other universe.
The Kataxi in the other universe. Wow. I've got an experimental thing one of the engineers put together. But...
Would make sense to just go along with what I want. I know.
You're starting to make a lot of sense.
Yeah. I know you like to help me.
Yeah, I hope so. All right. Yeah. It's never been field tested, but all yours.
Rare shot. Oh. Thank you. That's a lot of damage, actually. Physical, I have plenty of ammunition, already fully modded. Might be some things that I could swap around. Fully automatic. I mean, doesn't have the same fire rate, but sure. I'll check more off screen if need be. And you have a couple of blues over there. Right, did you open all doors or the main hall, storage? God damn it, I already jumped back.
I just want to get out of here.
Alright, I can give you that other weapon. Okay. Interesting. So if I go back here...
Hello?
So there are, in a way, points that I'm jumping. Let me guess. I need to get... Yeah, okay. So it's a bit of a maze, what's happening right now. If I go through here, I jump back. So. Wow, wonderful. Oh, okay. Hold up, enemies. Okay. There's the other one. Oh, right here. Oh, is this actually the right way? Might be. I don't think I need the other weapon, to be honest. Okay, you bugged out. Okay, not a lot here. If I go back, just curious where I'm gonna jump. Okay, so he's throwing me here. Jump here. Okay. So I cannot go there. Oh. please let me explore a bit more here. Looking for any logs or whatnot.
Yes.
You're not a named NPC, so you're not gonna have too much to say.
Yes. What?
Okay, number 2. So far, we're not jumping back. Okay. That I already know. Okay, so this is actually the office. Oh, we do have the incident report here. Okay, so is the same? Sure, she was fine with me taking it. Okay, fabrication lab, Moria, yes, just give me a second. Unless you're gonna force me into a conversation. Okay.
What, did you get lost in the hallway?
Haha, funny. It was blocked in the other universe.
All right. This is the probe control unit. Most of these controls aren't responding. I'm going to very carefully adjust the settings I can. There's no way to tell what's about to happen. Pay attention and be ready for anything. I'll
Okay.
begin by adjusting the energy feed of the electron beam array. We're at 93 teravolts. Calibrating to 95, 97, 100. Nothing. Let's try the other way. 91, 89. What the? Okay. It looks safe to approach. But what in the world?
I see it.
It's a micro-distortion. The flux pattern matches the distortion in the lab. The setting is just exposing it somehow.
I mean, if this shows
Step
me,
into the distortion, please.
is it safe?
I don't know.
And is this what I've been passing through? That's what I want to actually say. If this helps me see points where I can jump between, then would be helpful.
It's possible. That's what I want to test. If that is what's happening, what does that mean? How many of these distortions are there? All around us, all this time, and we've never noticed.
All right.
Nothing. No,
Well, I
hold
can
on. There's
stay.
a slight pattern change.
I can't
Some
move
kind
at
of
all.
resonance. Right, stay there. Let me turn the feedback up for a moment. Calibrating to 90, 91.
Well, we're here. What else is data slate display? So there might be a log over there.
What happened? Are you all right?
Yeah, we worked.
So the lower setting causes the distortions to manifest, and the higher causes you to shift. That seems promising. Keep it on the lower setting until you want to shift, and you should be able to avoid any more accidents. I'd give you my control unit, but it looks like you already have one from the other universe. Love to take a look at that when this is all over.
Do you want to test anything else?
No. No, we still don't understand what we're dealing with here. If we found something that works, let's not press our luck. You may want to practice shifting just to make sure this works reliably. Closer to the distortion, conditions may be less stable, if that's possible.
Just tell me what I need to do.
If you can get down to the research level, you need to make your way to the High Energy Research Lab. Disengage the power interlocks, then pull the emergency shutdown to stop the probe. That should finally put an end to all this. Oh, and before you go, the director wanted to speak with you. It really is just down the hall.
Sounds easier than it is. Right, here's the incident report. Maria Hughes. 2100s on day 63, I requested that Chief Engineer Rafael Aguero conduct an out-of-band frequency calibration test on the probe to assess the interference pattern noted by the research team earlier in the day. Pursuant to that request, he was alone in the lab at the time of the incident. According to data gathered by the probe control unit, the calibration test triggered a catastrophic feedback loop that overloaded this lab's control system and caused a cascading series of failures, including the destruction of key failsafes, the explosion of volatile storage tanks, and a major cave-in or collapse of unknown severity. Rafael is presumed to have died in the explosion. The incident triggered an automatic security lockdown on the research level. As the incident also destroyed our connection to the research level's control system, we have been unable to leave the lockdown or access the lab. The probe control unit indicates that the probe somehow survived the incident and continues to run, albeit in a damaged state, at an unstable frequency outside designated experimental parameters. All attempts to shut it down remotely have failed. I accept full responsibility for the entire incident, including the loss of Mr. Aguero, the destruction of our facilities, and the irreparable damage to our research program. Okay, now that I'm seeing this, I'm assuming yeah, I won't be jumping around, so I can properly explore. I mean, if there's anything else. Wasn't it like a suit? 1, 3, 2. Where's number 1? Is he lower level? The dining hall. Looks like there's one over there. There's suit 1. Any logs? There's some ammunition that I can get. Another thing I can calibrate.
Howdy.
You don't have any logs around here, right? I'll get your trauma pack. Again, it's not considered stealing, apparently, so that's great, I guess.
Pardon.
Okay, yes, elevator is closed, requires key. You're on the table, you little rebel. And okay. So these are my entry points to the other side. And apparently there should be different entry points than on the other side. Gotcha. Because yeah, we're not exactly jumping back in the same spot. Okay, let's talk with the director, and then I think I'm gonna leave it here for this episode. And we'll see afterwards
Well then, all set?
how it
If you need
goes.
supplies, I've asked Dr. Barakova to take care of you. It's the least I can do after everything we've put you through. Before you go, there is one other thing we should discuss. If this experiment is the cause of your shifting, when you shut it down, the shifting will stop. What happens then? To you and to us.
There's no way to know exactly. There may be a chance I might be stuck wherever I am.
There's no way to be certain, but let's theorize. Nishina is a closed system, two potential states held in tension. When you shut down the experiment, that tension will resolve. You are the outside observer in the system. Whichever reality you are in, at that moment, is what will become real. For you and your universe, at least. The question is, which will you choose?
Can I ask some questions?
Of course.
What will happen to the other universe?
I don't know. I'm not sure it's possible to know. It may cease to exist. It was one possible universe, but not what actually happened. We or Raphael actually did die months ago. Or it may remain real, just not in your universe. Or in some quantum sense, perhaps you make both choices and both outcomes will be real. Welcome to quantum mechanics.
And what about everything outside Nishina?
Nothing will change. Nothing can change. If the universe was other than it was, you would not be here to make this choice. What you choose will be what happened in your universe, the universe that brought you to this point.
Okay, what do you think I should do?
If this were a choice between my life and Raphael's, I would ask you to save him. But as the director of the station, I am responsible for the lives of my staff. 30 people. People with families, careers, futures ahead of them. In this universe.
There's no other way?
Not that I can see.
Alright.
Have you reached a decision?
I don't know.
You don't have to decide now. But when the time comes, please, keep them in mind. Now, it's time you are going. With the network offline, we can't shut down the security system on the research level, so you can expect some resistance. Be careful. Ethan, unlock the elevator lobby, please.
Ma'am, research level is still locked down.
I'm aware of that.
Alright. Done.
Good luck, dear. It's been a fascinating day.
Yeah, you can say that again. Well, unless there's more to this, like some hidden agenda and whatnot, I'm gonna try maybe to go for, you know, merge them up or save both universes somehow. Anyway.
Tatiana Barakova, station's doctor. This is not a public medical facility, but the director has ordered me to assist you nonetheless. I can spare a few med packs. Beyond that, I am not your therapist, your psychologist, or your cosmetologist. If there's anything else you need, ask.
Cool bedside manner. What's your problem?
Excuse me? Perhaps you'd care to try a dead-end medical post on some godforsaken planet in the middle of nowhere, huh? 6-year surgical residency. And I spend my days treating paper cuts and hurt feelings for a bunch of mathematicians and physicists. And now I have to deal with some spacer who thinks they're jumping between universes? Spare me.
Right, so you're really stressed. Then maybe I think you should see this. I can give her the journal we found.
My journal? Have you been in my quarters? Who do you think you are? The director may have given you run of this station, but I... Wait. What is this? This entry... It's mine, but... I didn't write this. And the scorch marks... God...
I thought you might want to have it.
Yes. Thank you. I can spare a few more supplies. And I'll give you a break on anything else you need.
Okay. Sure, let me see.
Let me see what I can find.
It's mostly gonna be 8, but sure, I'll get the rest of the med packs, trauma packs, whatnot. Sell. Maybe I'll check more off screen if I wanna sell something or buy more, because there might be some stuff I'm actually not gonna use, so might as well just sell them so they don't stay in my inventory. But that I'll have to check more off screen. Yeah, more time. But yeah, thank you for that. And I guess I'm gonna leave it here for this episode. And interesting, really interesting. It might be quite a bit of a maze to navigate though, because I'll have to see where we can jump on the other side, then jump back here once I get like a dead end on the other side, whatnot. But hopefully I have control of that. Although I'm kinda expecting a little that some of the jumps might not be controllable, you know, and that might add a bit of spice to the mission. We'll have to see. For now, hopefully you enjoyed this episode, guys, and I'll see you next time. But as always, don't forget to take care.